The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It'll be a throw-in. Cafu, nicely weighted ball. Stood up well to him there. Neymar, Pele, Yamal, Pele, Yamal has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the... Pele! Brilliant from Pele!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Knocks it out wide. And that has been knocked clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Olmo. And that has left him in a heap. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception.
Corinthians definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Driven in. Deco! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to...
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Puskás. Roberto Carlos pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior running with intent. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a very good run. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neymar. Now it's Puskás. And it's Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's quick to get rid. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Deco. Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So where will he go? Goal! Barcelona! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Puskás. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Cafu makes the interception. Chiellini. And here's Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dani Olmo. Messi. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Nicely worked. He's found some space. And that is masterful defending. Spread it left.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they're back on the ball again. Now that looks a decent ball. And for the first half, that is that. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So straight into the second half. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Aims beyond the defence. Puskás. Dani Olmo. That's where it came from. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is good progress on the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Deco, given the lift of his goal, knocks it into space. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Albert Ferrer. Maldini wins the duel this time. Neymar makes a dash for it. Tries to play it through. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. So we've reached the hour mark. Yamal. Messi has the space to scheme. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Puskas. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's whipped it across. Maldini with the clearance. Cafu. Crossed it again. Nice interception, well timed.
Corinthians really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yamal, he's picked his way through. It is a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
El dorsal 7.
Lofted in. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Zanetti. Zanetti makes a move down the right. And he's making progress on the ball. And he's straight offside. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a throw-in. Maldini chooses to go cross-field. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Pelé. Great vision. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? Fermin receives it in a wide position. And that was nowhere near his best.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Pelé. Chance! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Hazard. Neymar. Rijkaard. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Hazard. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well read, nice interception. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Hazard. Some really good ball movement. And Messi! Oh, off the bar! But he's left disappointed.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Corner number
9
2 then.
será sustituido por el dorsal 44.
Haaland getting this one clear. And time is up. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Pelé claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
And it's Neymar. Can he get away here? And that has left him in a heap. Pull it. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Yamal. And it's Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Pull it. It's played through for him. Oh, now he can run away with it. Vinicius Junior proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. A good play on the left-hand side here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, they've got it again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Brazil are down to 10 men. Pelé considers his options. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Messi is onto this. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Neymar. Great vision. He's through here. It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Cruyff driving forward, chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Neymar, he's got away. It's Neymar! Zico.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ambitious ball here. And the through ball. Zico! Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That could spell trouble. Now it's Pelé. And here's Hullet. And it's made its way to him. Tries one from range. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Strong running down that left flank. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Neymar. Chance! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. De Jong. And here's Ronaldinho. Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldinho, produces a cross. Zanetti tries to clear. And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. He'll try from distance! They want to be quick to recover this. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8. El dorsal
Brazil
19.
get the ball rolling for the
Serán
second period.
sustituidos por el dorsal 7. El dorsal 15.
Messi, who does have an assist to his name, and he's worked it through. Look at the space here. Big chance! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Barcelona with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That's crossed into the middle. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Bellingham. Now tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Right card! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now there's the clearance. Howson spots it and intercepts. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Right card, did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he finish? Forward it goes. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Neatly clipped into space. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's their second corner of the game.
Neymar será reemplazado por el
Kaká
dorsal
plays it
23.
short.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Marmoush gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Zanetti looking for the far post. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Can he get on the end of this? It's Pele! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been cleared. And here's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Kaká. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Just 5 minutes left. Great ball if he can get there. Marmoush tries to play it through.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Albert Ferrer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deep into stoppage time. And it's Rijkaard. And that's gone loose. Now it's Pelé. Zanetti has the space to ski. There's the header! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was... And time is up. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Maldini. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Maldini. Zanetti. Albert Ferrer. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. Looking for a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And he's taking no chances there. Neymar wins the duel this time. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davids looking for a runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he spark a counter here? Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pele looking to receive it in space. Tries one from range. Oh my word, that is quite something. About as smooth as it gets. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Howson is the team's great visionary. Dani Olmo gets on his bike and on the move. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Scholes. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Messi driving forwards. Chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Olmo. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but...
Real chance! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Vinicius Junior might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
He's had it nicked away. Short changes him with that pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice interception, well timed. And he's hit it long. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pelé. Oh, he's having a go! Off target by a whisker. And it's played forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. Messi. Now Albert Ferrer. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Baggio. Scholes looking understaffed. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, cracking ball. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Just past the 40th minute mark. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Pelé. Roberto Baggio. Dani Olmo. And here's Batistuta. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pelé. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pelé, this is promising. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 17, camisa 23. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 2.
So it's back to business.
19, Neymar.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. Played through into space. It's a promising position. Look at the... It's Pelé! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Khan claims comfortably. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substituição em andamento.
He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruzeiro are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
He's having a shot! That's put paid to the danger. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's burst through. Pelé. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Looking for options for movement. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Pelé! Now, who's going to be first to this?
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pelé. He's found a way past. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Thinks about the shot. Pelé. Big chance, corner. So, third corner of the game. Pelé goes short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Barcelona get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? They're up to 5 corners now. Goes without saying, that was poor. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Hausen calmly anticipates. Zanetti, a picture of focus and alertness. Into the last quarter of an hour. Neymar. Driving, shot a goal! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Neymar really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Corner count is rising. That's 6.
Camisa 24. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 21. Camisa 18. Teremos uma substituição.
Defending of the desperate variety. There's the shot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Roberto Baggio.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Deftly away. Marmouche. Zanetti. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rijkaard. And it's Tonali. Very much into the last knockings. Zanetti, an instinctive, towering header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now who's going to be first to this? Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He has found the way through. Oh, good effort! That's the end. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter,
Neymar! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation...
It's Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Otto? Barcelona could counter here. Irwin cuts it out. Chouameni, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi. And it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. Kuching City are looking to break at pace. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's picked it up out wide, just eases him off the ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's had it taken off him. And here's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Pelé tries to play it through. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Neymar. He was under real pressure there. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Neymar must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Looking for a runner. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. That's a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position. Olise! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, they could break here. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. And he is down. It's Pelé! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And he's quick to return it. And this is Messi. Olise. That's the keeper's ball. Zanetti. No, he's not getting past him there.
No way through there.
The ball has bounced loose now. Now this could be a chance.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Pele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Kuching City with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Zanetti. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado.
Away we go again.
El dorsal 20. Cambio de jugadores.
Haaland. And there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's quick to get rid. And it's Sané. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Messi has found the net here, of course. And here's Batistuta. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Now it's Batistuta. Pele. Ribery. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
An hour into the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Neymar. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played out towards the right wing.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19 será sustituido por el dorsal
That's a
23.
good run down the left. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar running with the ball. Neymar!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he shoots! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.